sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll go play action with May. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Johnny Hecker in
on 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Take this in, back at the 16. Oh, we could be more than a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Get it! 19 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
On the ground, this is Kalo Mulling. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got it. Ready? 70, 70, Warriors 70.
Play action. Ward. That's complete to the rookie, first-round pick. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Mullins. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Panther 50. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On first down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these The type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
McBride is the motion man. Out of the gun, Ward. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on third down, Ward.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
What's his kick? Is good. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Inside the 25. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
That one, take it in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Carolina. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Visitors 3.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
May to throw on second down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Panthers go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Slayton is the man in motion. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught to the 20. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the visitors will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Avante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6? The next time we get down there.
32-yard line.
Check, Panthers. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Ready?
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Hurt, hurt.
Ready? Here's Ward. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down. Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the check.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Panthers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Panther first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They run on the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Third and 1.
Third down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
To throw on first down is May. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up second and 1. Now May. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
A pitch to Robinson. He tried to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack in daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, Ward. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down. fourth down. It's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun. It's May. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
To throw is May. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Hey, right here. First drive. Let's go.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready. Come on, come on.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing is Ward. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Hot 70.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready?
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Okay, break.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now Ward on a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Cam Ward has a touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
50-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, here's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that. Street.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. John Franklin Myers is there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Panthers 35.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here with Mullins. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive? Or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of
From
7.
the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short. And here is May. That is Cobb finding Higgins. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27. Visitors 17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Third and long. From the gun, here's Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin here on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
May gonna look to throw. He's gonna get it to Okonkwo. And he's gonna be out of bounds to shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Throwing on third down is May. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. On first down, it's Ward. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
19 Tiger. Go.
They snap it to Ward. Open man, that's Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. First and 10.
Ready?
Here's Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Throwing, Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll go with Taylor. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. A
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Another run here for Robinson. Whoa. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's